Okay, we have particularly controversial remarks that are coming in related in a way to this story. You have K.S. Eshwarappa. He is a senior leader. He's a former minister of the state. He's also currently a BJP MLA. He's made a number of statements that have caused quite a bit of controversy over the last few hours. He said, A, that there'll be an Akhand Bharat for sure. Pakistan and Bangladesh will be a part of India. He's also said anyone living in Hindustan has to say Vande Mataram and has to respect our freedom fighters like Savarkar. This is also related because remember the initial controversy was around a Savarkar poster. Take a look at his statements.
ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನರು ಜಾಗ ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಇಂಚು ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಡೀ ದೇಶದ ಜಾಗ ಹಿಂದೂಸ್ತಾನದ ಜಾಗ ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನರ ಜಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲ
My colleague Ritu is with us live from Shivamogga and she's in fact with the leader himself. Ritu, over to you.
So joining me right now is the former minister and the MLA from here where the clash erupted, and we'll have a word with him of what exactly had taken place and what are his views, because he has also just addressed the press conference and had made many remarks. So पहले तो ये बताया गया कि उन्होंने तिलक लगाया हुआ था इसीलिए उनके ऊपर हमला हुआ.
देखो तिलक हो या फ्लावर हो क्या क्या हिंदू संस्कृति का कल्चर है हम सभी शिवमोगा में सभी हिंदुओं ने लगता है वो ये तिलक दाने के दाल के दाकने कौन रखा है उसके ऊपर हमला करने वालों को हम क्या बोलना गुंडा मुसलमान लोग बोलना चाहता हूँ मैं मुसलमान गुंडाओं को ये हिंदू लोगों के देखकर उनको क्यों गुस्सा आता है मुझे मालूम नहीं. हमें सावरकर हमारा पूजनीय व्यक्तित्व है. अदे वही जयप्रकाश नारायण हो या श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी हो सभी हम उनको पूजा करता है. लेकिन ये मुस्लिम गुंडाओं ने जिन्ना का पूजा करते हैं वो करने दो हम नहीं बोलूँगा. लेकिन इधर आकर सिद्धरामैया बोलता है कि इधर मुसलमान लोग ज़्यादा रहते हैं उधर सावरकर का फोटो क्यों लगना. क्या उनका बाप का जमीन है क्या ये जमीन सारे हिंदुस्तान में भारत माता की है और किसी का भी नहीं है. इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये मुसलमान गुंडा ने ये क्या हत्या करने के लिए कोशिश किया है उसके ऊपर अभी हमारा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट फायरिंग किया है वो अभी हॉस्पिटल में है. ये सैंपल है. यही गुंडागिरी कंटिन्यू किया तो वो सफ़र करेगा.
सर आपका एक भड़कू जो बयान है वो भी सामने आया है जहां पर आपने बताया कि ये जो भारत है वो केवल हिंदुओं का है और मुसलमानों का नहीं है. तो वो क्या
मैं कब बोला है हिंदू मुस्लिम क्रिश्चियन सभी हम भाई भाई है. मोदी वो क्या बोल रहा है उसको हम फॉलो कर रहा है. ये बोला मुसलमान ये सिर्फ हिंदुओं का है मैं नहीं बोला है. ये भारत में कौन कौन रहता है वो सभी वंदे मातरम बोलना ही है. भारत माता का पूजन करना है. वो इधर रहकर इधर खाने लेकर वो पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद किया तो हम उनको नहीं छोड़ेंगे. उनके ऊपर हम एक्शन लेंगे.
सर ये होम मिनिस्टर का भी जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट है होम डिस्ट्रिक्ट है और आप भी यहाँ से MLA है और इस बयान इस सबके बीच में ये भी बोला जा रहा है कि होम मिनिस्टर को जो है रिजाइन करना चाहिए क्योंकि सिचुएशन यहाँ पे कंट्रोल में नहीं है.
24 आवर्स किधर किधर वो गलाटा हो रहा है. विदिन 24 आवर्स वो गुंडाओं को हमारा होम मिनिस्टर अरेस्ट किया है. उनको मैं अप्रिशिएट कर रहा हूँ अभिनंदन कर रहा हूँ उनको भी और चीफ मिनिस्टर को भी आरगा ज्ञानेंद्र और बसवराज बने दोनों को मैं अभिनंदन कर रहा हूँ. विदिन 24 आवर्स हम उनको कौन कौन गुंडा से उनको वो अरेस्ट कर रहा है उधर शांति करने के लिए यशस्वी हो गया है. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, sir. So that's the former minister and the MLA speaking to CNN News 18 and clearly stating that the police had taken a strict action here in the Shivamogga right after that incident, and more such actions will be taking place when it comes to the security and to maintain the peace on the ground level, and police will ensure that whatever happens on ground will always be under control and there will be no untoward incidents. So he giving more details and the clarity on what exactly he had made the controversial remarks as well. So that's the K.S. Eshwarappa, who's from MLA from here, and right, he also says that there was a peaceful program that was happening here at the AA Circle, but later point a clash erupted all sudden, and then there was a clash between the two groups. So that's the kind of a clarity that the K.S. Eshwarappa is providing, but there is a clear and a straight direction as well, that what he's saying that the situation over here should be under control and whosoever it is should not involve in these kind of clashes, because anyone who who's involved in this, the police will not spare.
Okay, Ritu, thank you for this context, but I do also want to come back to you to ask you another question. If you could bring our audiences more context of what leaders from the other Muslim community have had to say. We know that it was a clash between two different communities that took place on Monday. Tell us more about what leaders from those communities in Shivamogga have had to say over the last few days.
See, when we speak about the Shivamogga, it has been a clash, or we can also see that it's an ideological clash that has been seen here over Savarkar's poster and the Tipu's poster. So with that, you see what exactly happened at the AA Circle is also very much similar. So because just 2 days before, there was one incident that was being reported from the Shivamogga. The city is centered over the Savarkar's portrait, and just after 2 days, this incident at the AA Circle comes into the picture. Now with all this, you see there's a clash between the two groups, where one group what the case Eshwarappa in fact rightly says with us is that it is Hindus in fact who are maintaining the peace, but it's the other community who is getting involved into these kind of clashes, even after giving them n number of warnings and also telling them about that police, that the kind of serious action, the strict action that the police will be taking against them. With all this as well, this is another incident that comes into the place. Now just remember, just couple of years back when there was a Harsha murder case also, what exactly happened was also very much similar. Right then also there were both the community leaders who had met together, who had discussed this whole incident to ensure that there wouldn't be such kind of incidents taking place. Now with all this also, the case Eshwarappa speaking to CNN News 18 also, he had also made one more remark saying that what exactly is happening today in the Shivamogga is completely because of the Congress party. So that's the kind of the allegation that the BJP party is making on the opposition. But if we talk about the community leaders here in the Shivamogga, they say that there has to be a peace meeting, that these leaders or the senior leaders must sit together and discuss about the kind of incidents that are taking place in the Shivamogga to ensure that there wouldn't be such incident. With that also, you see that incident taking place at the AA Circle.
Ritu, I'm so sorry. I will have to interrupt you for a second. We have Nasir Hussain, the Congress leader from the state, with us right now to bring us contests and his first reaction. Sir, thank you so much for joining us here at CNN News 18. Sir, we're sharing with our audiences remarks that have come from the former minister, current BJP MLA, KS Eshwarappa in the region. These are a number of comments. I'm sure you're aware of them. So what is your first reaction to them?
What are the comments?
Sir, I'll read out the comments for you. He said, A, that there'll be an Akhand Bharat for sure. Pakistan and Bangladesh will be a part of it. He's also said anyone living in Hindustan will have to say Vande Mataram. They'll have to respect our freedom fighters like Savarkar and others. He's also said not an inch of land in this country belongs to Muslims. So he's made a number of statements in the last few hours.
See, first of all, let me say that Mr. Eshwarappa is known for rabble-rousing in Karnataka. He is a tainted person who has been removed from the ministry because of his corrupt activities and involvement in the corruption, because of whom one of their own workers had to commit suicide. Two,